Round one. Fight.
Hello, guys. Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can.
My OBS crashed. Blame OBS.
Right, but we're back in. No
Okay,
problem.
I'll bet the screen on for you guys in a sec.
Greg versus Argarg battle. Monorail in the Fantasy Strike official colors. Greg rocking the Diablo 3 monk
Round two.
color palette there.
When is R gonna get Shungoku Setsu? Come on.
He's gonna go along with those beats.
Replaces Ground Super with the fucking demon teleport grab.
Patience, my friend.
A
just
nice
regular-
Yomi counter from Greg. Here comes the setup. So River. Gonna shoot another fireball. Yeah, gets the poison now. Makes Monorail land on it, and the big no, just lands on the fireball. Has this bubble pop though. They chose not to use it. Oh, nice whiff. I can't believe that jumpy whiff. Actually, that was unreal. Okay, has the poison set up. Almost has enough for an air super, but has to avoid chip here. And
Yeah, it was
gets
lightning bolt.
zapped. I think the only way out was to YOLO neutral A and hope for the best. Ooh, gets counter hit. Monorail trying to set up offense, but here comes the bubble shield, and the bubble shield is the bubble wield. Nice Yomi counter. Time for a grave offense against Arg. Very powerful. Goes for the front for the kill and gets it.
Round four. Fight.
Yeah, the grave mix-up is so nasty. A lot of characters in fighting games who are like jack of all trades, master of none, are generally like maybe not high tier, but Grave is one of those characters who he's master of all trades, master of fun. So
Oh, the goldfish toe tap.
yeah, the goldfish toe tap Greg showing signs of life.
Fight.
Does not want to go
going
in the
down
frying
without-
pan just yet.
Yo,
The water Pokemon losing to the lightning Pokemon at the moment.
I'm staying off
As
the
is
grill,
Squirtle.
dang it. Ooh, the poison fish does
Oh,
not trade the
backwards.
fireballs in the. Oh, okay. Comes into it. And then the jump beat, instant air jump beat, catching Greg, holding up.
You win.
First one goes to Monorail.
Monorail.
Since one
Disappearing
thing this
sword.
tournament needs, it's a Monorail.
Round one.
Both the characters with their fancy pantsy entrance.
I thought you were going to say fancy
Fancy.
pants because they're both wearing fancy pants. Oh,
Yeah. Oh, the combo, but it is unsafe on hit. Unfortunately, that fireball is -4. It says -3 in game, but that's not true.
Round two. Fight.
Big facts. Goes for the 8 with a whiffs. Jumping rush down. So gets knocked down. Big disaster here from Monorail. Still managed to get one lightning cloud off. That's why it's not so bad. Okay, Bubble Shield gets empty jump. Good job from
Oh.
Monorail avoiding it. And then the air to air goodbye bubble. Another air to air A. The big boot. You know, you'd think sandals wouldn't be such a powerful kicking tool, but man, Grave sure
Three.
yeah, it's like
utilizes them well.
it's like the tip of Marth's sword, you know.
Yeah.
So that time,
Okay, knocked down Greg, expecting to throw. This is not gonna work. Yeah, out of range.
oh, bubble pop.
Goes in, unable to combo. Did see had to do A there to combo because of the wind. Okay, jumps it.
Oh no.
And then the jump B avoids. Yeah, you have to do different timings if you want to avoid both. Free.
Oh, doing that meaty forward A there was actually really dangerous. Monorail could just ground super.
But great job from Greg not dying
Safe.
here. Yep.
Oh no.
Oh, nope. Okay.
That
Maybe
worried me
that
for a
was the
second.
meter build punish.
Right.
Fancy. It has the air super stock. Choosing not to use it. Oh, there it is. Very annoying for Grave to deal with, but unfortunately not getting any value out of it. Tried to hold it back.
Ooh,
And
nice
jump
empty.
A, B, and then unsafe on hit again. The annoying part about Grave, you have to be farther back if you want that to be safe.
Oh no. Just didn't block it.
Five. Fight.
It's a big fireball. River. Forcing Monoroe to block, and now here come the big fireballs and the combo into super.
Yep, lightning bolt strike.
Yeah, lightning bolt. Super nasty. This is free? No, the whiffs. Good wherewithal from Greg to punish it.
Going in.
There. Yeah, not able to react fast enough.
Yeah, did not time that. You can get that invincible bubble pop. Could have worked there, but jump A from Grave too fast.
I think Arg's, the super one, isn't actually invincible. It's just like instant startup.
It's just, yeah, it's just fast.
It's just instant.
You're trying to do cameras here? Is that the point of this this top right or this top left?
It's there if you want it. Not forcing
It's there
anyone.
if you want it.
Heck no.
Heck no, says the streamer boy.
Yeah, this face is valuable.
You gotta pay. You gotta get the stream dollars.
Yeah, you gotta pay your money, all right?
Discord avatar reveal.
Yeah, I have the optimal Discord avatar. Extremely powerful energy.
I turn mine on, but there's a bee that's flying around. And I'm trying to avoid it while I'm doing commentary, so don't have time to go get it out of the house. I guess I could turn it on and show you.
No, I don't want to see you get stung by a bee.
It's literally harassing me.
Get your cats to hunt it.
They're
So
asleep.
now we have
They're in the.
wake them up.
They're both sleeping preciously in a cat house together.
Listen, if there's one thing I know cats love to do, it's be alpha predators compared to bugs. If you
It's pretty
show them
fun.
that there's a bee flying around, they'll be like, heck yeah, I love spicy flies.
Fire King with the 10-person raid.
Great.
Focusing on matches now, I assume, because they are in this tournament. Yeah, actually, I had a like my one poor cat. I noticed that there was a bee flying around outside, and the cat was outside, and she comes back in the house, and then she sits down, just licking her paw, and I noticed her paw was 3 times the size of her other paw.
Oh.
This is very sad.
What's this spicy fly? You heard her poor paw.
Jaina.
You wanna fight?
Jaina.
You wanna
Taking
fight?
this like smoky overlay here, it's nice. Monorail now following. What's up? Gift your subs, folks. You're in the middle of the month. Maybe your Twitch Prime is back on track. Get some sweet emotes.
Very, very well designed emotes from the legend himself, Neo Russell,
See him right there? There's his face.
also known as the Scream. Famous painting. Oh, monorail. Oh, what did you do? Oh. Can we get a moderator to delete that? The first message with no emo? Come on. We need to hide that sort of shame.
Yeah, just make a
it
new one, and
pronounced-
then it retroactively goes back in time and changes yours to be correct.
Is it pronounced Arfu?
Oop.
Okay. Pirate King. Rush down and more Jaina. All right. Gets a big
Oh, the
counter hit.
juggle.
Here's the comeback. Super hit. There it is, and that's with punish. Excellent job.
Round 3. Fight.
Dives in, whiffs. Back it's not punish. Ooh, blocked. No aggression from either player. The delayed jumpy. Whack. And there's a super. Yeah, it's part about being the Jaina player. You gotta recognize what's going on. You can't get hit by that mash super. It's really bad.
That's one of Val's most important tools in the matchup for sure.
Oh, not gonna catch anything. And the 2 damage punish.
And good patience there from TPK, not getting caught.
Fight.
Pretty much only way you can use that Jaina ground super is to catch overcommittal buttons a lot of the time.
Like, you could actually catch that if they do it far enough away. No anti-airs. Trying to jump back in. Make him jump back. Oh, jumps right into it. And the combo. Fancy. Gonna hit? No. Manages to dodge. The walk up throw and jumpy setup? No. No setups at all.
Rain of fire!
Air super gonna get poked. Val walks so fast. Ooh, counter hit. Could have gone for chip. Did not do it. No DP. No chip death. But there's the punish of the jumpy. Heckin' long recovery on that thing.
Okay, rematch.
Right back to it.
Round one.
I mean, Momo could have pulled out a lot of those rounds. They were right down to the wire.
Good punish there.
Momo trying to get some of these normals to hit. Have not seen a DP yet. YOLO jump B, that's going to be punished. And the whiff punish on the back A. A lot of recovery on that back A when it whiffs.
Fight.
And letting Pirate King jump in for free. Ooh, nice reversal. Momo not playing around reversal super. It only does one, but you really don't want to get knocked down against Val, so you can basically safe jump and essentially deal two.
Still no reversals there.
Yeah,
Ground super would catch that. Just regular old C
no
right there
DP
as well.
there. Oh, there it is. Oh, see you later.
Round three. Fight.
Oh, not ready on the reaction DPs. Nice anti-air cyan. Another cyan, magenta. Walking,
Oh, no.
jumps right into it. Listen, I have never done that before. So especially not in the tournament finals, all right?
Round
Right.
four.
Never trying to get that 3 damage punish, you know?
Never ever have I done that, so I wouldn't know what it's like, but it must be pretty
Oh, no.
embarrassing. Not knowing the punish is. And you have to
Chip
chip
out. There it
that.
is.
Super hits. Okay. Momo has a chance to come back. Chance to come back. Super. And gets caught.
Yep.
Momo
Just have to bait it.
into losers. You have to play against reversals. You have to say, is my opponent going to reversal a lot, or are they going to reversal not? So, try to feel it out fast. Yellow is so important, but so dangerous. Just like in real life.
Yeah, yellow is, in literary terms, usually a color of sickness or disease. Are there 3 Bs in here now? Hold on. I'll be right back.
Oh god, the beast! Leontes is getting attacked by a swarm of Valeries. Alright, next up on the docket, we got someone versus someone. We got an ARC player, alright, Fish Dog. Oh, that's Fish Dog. Versus Setsuki. What is that costume? What? Oh, there's a big fox on it? Oh, it's so cute. There's a big fox on a shirt.
Round one.
Mr. X.
Fight.
Mr. X has given up on Rook. Giving up going from the biggest character to the smallest character. Okay, Fish Dog going in. Very brave choice for an ARC player to go in against Setsuki. But so far so good. Mr. X not able to capitalize so far. Just throwing kunais. There we go. It's in time. Has to worry about Bubble Shield. No reversal yet, but there it is. And the whiff throw. Good punish from Fish Dog.
Round two.
Mr. X not playing around Bubble Shield in the slightest. It's important to play around reversal with your opponent, especially safe on whiff reversals like Bubble Shield. Arg's always going to use it. There's no reason for him not to. So if you don't play around it, you're going to get dunked by it every single time. Nice kunais. Dodging all sorts of shenanigans. Tried to kunai over the poison fish. Just gets in with the throw. Brave ninja port there. And gets Yogi countered. Big disaster. Could be a big air super right away. Instead of meeting? No. Since a poison. Very risky river summon. Mr. X has the life lead, but just content to throw kunais. And there's the snipe with the ninja port.
Round 3.
That's all you really need. Ninja Port, very good. It's generally unsafe on hit, but very good at sniping for that 1 damage and the bubble shield you encounter. Like I said before, it's so totally free to use bubble shield. There's no downside to just activating it. The big boot kick, just beautiful. Nice jump A, but the river still coming out, getting counter hit by the bluefish. Caught mashing, does not combo, not able to punish because the weird corner push box. Reversal super just gets stuffed. Here comes the big fish, and no void. Not able to avoid is Mr. X.
Round 4. Fight.
Fish dog goes up 2-1. Mr. X is trying to jump A in. Powerful strategy against R. Can be annoying for him to anti-air. Nice full punish. On the traveling.
Okay, rescued all the bees.
Alright, Fish dog with the pressure gets the chip damage. More pressure, more pressure. The minus frames jumping the throw somehow. Then jump back and does for 2 damage. Mr. X not playing around bubble shield at all. And just getting owned by it every single time.
Is this Mr. X not wanting to play Rook versus Argagard? Or is
Yeah,
there...
it looks like Mr. X has switched. I thought he switched from the biggest character to the smallest. Just for fun. To jump into the fish.
Ooh.
Yeah, the kunai throw, she extends her feet.
You win.
Normally she has tiny feet, but when she throws a kunai, she really gets the extendo legs. Alright, Mr. X saying no more Setsuki,
Unshakable.
only Rokuki.
Oh my god.
My favorite rock ninja. How come Rook can't do ninja port?
You should have a ninja skin. That'd be amazing.
1.
I agree.
Stealthy Rook.
He's very stealthy. Alright, walking backwards at the start of the round. Interesting choice from Mr. X. Fish dog going in, also very interesting choice. I guess if he wants to beat the crap out of Mr. X, he does have to get closer.
Should I get that JoJo in there?
Oh, you're approaching me?
Yeah.
Doesn't go for the combo.
That's the thing about Ark is he can beat the crap out of you without getting closer.
Yeah, that's true.
Oh.
Ooh, and the good landslide punish
Round 2.
from Fish Dog.
Fight.
Monorail in the chat saying, "Give Rook ninja port, you cowards."
I agree.
Landslide.
Instead of landslide, he gets ninja port.
Ooh,
Again,
bacon ribbon.
Fish Dog using traveling for no reason, getting huge punishments by it. Extremely risky for essentially no reward. Tries to throw, but didn't delay it quite enough. And there, it seems getting bopped. That was
man.
actually unsafe on hit. That forward A, but Fish Dog not able to punish. And great job, Mr. X, delaying the mix-up until after the bubble shield happens. Yeah, landslide giving up a ton of space. Already Fish Dog in the corner, and there goes the poison. And here comes the mix-ups. Jump A, Fish Dog holding back. Manages to chicken block out. Trying to earthquake in. Just blocks. Good blocks from Mr. X. Things are going a little bit wrong for him. But unfortunately, Fish Dog trying to summon a river. The river summon is so slow. Mr. X ready with the landslide. Only one hit. That was actually minus. And nice work from Mr. X.
Ooh.
Neutral jump A. Yeah, it hits the very weak hitbox on that move. Getting counter hit. Has to wait for super. And Mr. X might be a little bit wild here,
Yo.
but Fish Dog does not reversal super at all. Could have escaped 3 times in a row. Chose not to.
Mr. X is showing mastery of the normal attacks in this matchup.
Yeah, normal attack's very strong. Oh, Fish Dog caught standing there.
Oh,
And the frame trap. And giving up a ton of space again. Oh, Mr. X getting Agatha here by the forward A. Gets a knockdown. You don't really get to do much. Vines gets anti-aired easily. Mr. X not looking good for this round. May have to just give up. Oh, gets a knockdown. Okay. That's not going to do anything. Still has to go in. That river's going to push out. Okay. Gonna be safe.
Oh, no.
And, oh, Fish Dog with the wrong timing on back aim runs out of actor frames.
He was so
Mr.
close
X
to bubble
perfect.
shield.
Only
Yeah,
one choice.
You guys
that
can
Mr.
see
X
now.
could do.
Fight.
Yeah. You can see now the importance of not going for that cross up in the corner, just giving Argard that space. He's able to walk all the way back to the right side of the screen and almost cost Mr. X the round.
Fish trying to just work his way in. Fish Dog saying much stronger here. And great reaction to punish the landslide.
Round 2.
It's a totally new game.
Landslide.
Fish Dog may have adjusted here. Actually has the bubble shield up. Decides to try and gain value. Building meter while the bubble shield is up. Oh no, gets a big knockdown from Mr. X, but there's some pop. Very powerful. You don't get the pause. Oh, very unsafe, but Mr. X not able to punish. And there's the throw punish into the corner, traveling away. Mr. X not going to be able to do anything about this. Yeah, you can vine through the fish, but doesn't matter. Oh! What? Traveling's in! Hold the phone!
Oh no.
That's not safe. Oh, that was actually meaty, but the bubble pop kills the vines. The invincibility coming out just in time. Fish Dog almost throwing everything away there by traveling into Rook. It turns out it's bad to get close to the grabby hand man. He wants to put his grabby hands on you. It's awful. Nice trade for Mr. X. You gain life basically because of poison. The bubble pop punishing the reversal forward A. No reason for Mr. X to actually hit forward A there.
Yeah, you just gotta wait that out. If you see him do the jump A, you just want to see where he ends up because you can just throw him on the floor.
You just gotta wait. You get a very strong mix. Oh, going in again. Almost gets punished there. Mr. X going for the forward A punishes. And she's really try to get that throw.
Faster and better.
Hey, Fish Dog again going in, gets a drill for 3 hits. Very rare to see that anymore. Takes this whiff and gets the counter, but Fish Dog's still in the corner.
Yeah.
I think he already had full meter. He gets him knocked down. Still gets in. Okay, bubble shield. He has to wait for the escape. Here it comes. Gonna be drill and
he's
just
gotta
gets
wait.
hit.
Also jump super that.
Not ready. Yep. Jump vines actually works better. Here come the mix-ups. Caught jumping back. Super. And still Fish Dog holding up back. And here comes Air Super. No. You get caught. You get pushed back into the fish.
You win.
I thought
Dog
Mr.
advances.
X had it, but Fish Dog with the adjustment.
Space Jam, what? Yeah, that song is on the soundtrack. It is literally made for that movie.
I recommend not playing any music from that artist now. Space Jam is a very old movie.
So let's see, next match is going to be MKL versus Greg in the loser side.
Greg about to get first match was
Fragged?
yeah,
good rhyme?
Greg about
Oh,
to get
there it
fragged.
is.
Oh, it's a beast!
No.
Oh, it's a beast!
Turn off the camera.
Run! It's a beast! It's a beast! Oh, Greg deciding not to commit Sudoku by playing Arg versus Jaina, and instead, time to light up the action. We're gonna go all in. We're gonna raise the stakes.
Jaina.
You wanna fight?
By the way,
Yeah, it's high roller
Flash
skin.
Duel, Lum has the best ability called Raise the Stakes, where you just gamble that you're gonna win. And if you win 2 rounds. If you lose 2 rounds. The best ability by far. Why
Yeah,
is it
that's
in Fantasy Strike?
Yeah, if it is super
Bet you're
red
gonna
dots, you
win
get 1 health.
rounds. Yeah. Alright, First trade very good for Greg because he gets the knockdown and gets the throw out. There's a big damage. MKL avoiding the bomb. More safe jump setups. Oh, going for throw. Greg not respecting the plus frames.
Round 2. Fight. Surprise! Let's play!
Oh
Nice
no.
human counter. Big super. The Mindulum is going to go off the screen. Trying to protect it, but it's sort of walking the wrong way. Oh, jumps over a fireball. Gets the combo with the polar cartwheel. But DP'd in the corner. Big trouble here. Super. Going to get thrown. Pressure now from MKL. Cross up and dead.
Very well
For
played.
whatever reason, Jaina, the combo off the cross up is like extremely consistent. Nice
Ouch.
combo, setting Lump into the corner. Greg in big
confirm
trouble
it.
here. Didn't hit confirm, doesn't matter.
Round 4. Fight.
Okay, gets Cherry. Greg sort of item. And just the walk up throw. And the
Tick
neutral
throw.
throw. Yeah. It's +1, so technically on hit it tick throws.
There you go. Saw the red flash.
Confirm into death.
You win.
Ooh. Ooh. Whoa. Whoa. Okay.
And little
Greg,
dragon heads
like
on
that
the end of
love
those
match.
arrows.
Switches to the gray. I like the character change. Has to pick the American colors.
Since he's in Japan.
To gray.
He is still American. How many win poses are there? 3 per character?
2 per character.
Oh, you shouldn't have said that.
Right, because it's a mystery, right? You could like
It's a
see
mystery.
the.
Check the store.
Yeah.
It gets a ghost in, and see that's why I like this matchup better than Alum. You have the big ghost getting counter hit. Oh no! Great block from MKL, going for setups and catching something. DPs. Greg getting caught jumping and getting hit late in the active frames for big damage. The BB getting punished by 4-day. Trying to getting the 4-day getting counter hit by Jaina's jump bait. Very obnoxious for the Gray to deal with. Has to deal with Chip now. Oh, parries! Not able to punish.
Round 3.
Had a big punish opportunity there. There we go. Greg getting some offense. Trying to set up into a back A setup. Oh no, big
Good
damage.
conversion.
Getting counter hit on the wake up. Jump back A. No punish again, but still. MKL down to the last life and great anti-air fireball from MKL.
Fight.
Last round for Greg. Can he pull it off? The comeback of
Ooh,
the
so
century.
close.
Here comes the relentless punch out from MKL. Greg caught not blocking on wake up
You win.
and eliminated from the tournament. Back to Japan.
Buttery smooth connection.
And MKL moving on.
Okay, next we got Mr. X versus Momo Ari. Momo playing Jaina in the last match that we saw them play against Pirate King. Might get yet another Rook versus Jaina matchup here. I wonder if Mr. X will just stay with Rook, knowing that, this is my character. Gotta stick with it.
Mm-hmm.
Rain or shine, which is usually pretty rainy for poor Rockman.
Starts to erode. Doesn't like it.
Yep.
Invites you to watch them? Oh, high level. Excuse me, safety man chooses who safety man watches, alright?
So they're in menus. I wonder if they're actually trying to connect now.
I'm not sure. Maybe Momo thought they were playing safety man. Oh!
Not again.
Put that away. Too much power.
What's funny is that the bee is trying to get back inside the house. I don't know why. So I can hear the buzzing of the bee, and then the bee flew across the screen, and I thought it was right in front of me. I like how the bee flew backwards too. That was also impressive.
The bees, listen, the bees want to live with you now, okay? They see you as their queen,
Can't catch me.
and that's just going to be the life you have to live. Momo playing Lum, no more Jaina. Ooh, premium content. Looks like.
Does appear to be that way.
Safety man. Yes. Whoa! Whoa! The background. Accept!
Except the watch requests, yeah.
You know, that background is something else. Oh, we're getting in.
Fight.
One round. Mr. X up. Want to play Setsuki against the monster that is Lum. I was thinking, why does Lum speak at all?
Yeah, we talked about this the other day.
I'm thinking more people should hear about this. I propose that, oh, nice combo from Mr. X to finish it. I propose that Lum no longer has voice lines and only just does like growls and like grunts.
But he's still the proprietor of a very successful casino. And
Yes.
him and Ark can still communicate via telepathy.
No, Art just understands. You wouldn't understand because
Right.
yeah,
Oh. It's
not
dice.
attuned with nature. Yeah, the dice are very powerful versus Setsuki. Has to deal with the bomb. Not doing chip though, unfortunately.
Ooh,
The
kicks
big
it out of the
kick
air.
saying, yeah, goodbye, mini Lum. Has to avoid chip. Nice counter hit.
Oh
Has
no,
to
you're
avoid
dead.
Chip. And the super might escape and trade? No. It's possible to have that super trade with the kick, which is bad for Setsuki, as you may expect. You have to delay it on the punch. Trying to jump B in, avoiding the melons. Okay, gets the throw. Another throw. Command grab setup, and there's a chip. Maybe caught jumping. No, jump back.
Ooh.
Ooh, almost jumped into the bombs. Has a mini rook, but I think that mini rook might have scrolled off the screen. It
You
did.
gotta be a little bit more patient with that.
Unfortunate for Momo, the mini rook very slow. If you want to keep it on the screen, you got to stay right beside it and babysit it. Mini rook gets scared. when Daddy Love leaves the screen, so does he. Super
Nice
anti-air
anti-air.
works. Great job from Mr. X.
You lose.
Monorail, as far as I know, there's no logic for when Lum ground super trades, loses, or wins clean. It just happens and you live with it.
You wanna fight? Can't catch me.
That's true. It does have random startup, random invincibility.
That'd be a hell of a move, right? Just like activate it, super flash, and then it can be anywhere from 0 to 60 frames of startup.
And invincibility.
Right. Could have had like low startup, but a lot of invincibility. So then you were like done with the move, but you're still invincible for a while.
That sounds like the perfect design. Oh, Mr. X getting caught here. It's unsafe, but not challenging. You see those red flashes, they indicate minus frames. And the blue indicates plus. Ooh, nice jump B. Sniping that air to air. There we go. There's
Oh.
challenging the minus frames. You have to delay that dive kick ever so slightly. And boom, big counter hit. Mr. X getting caught doing a move.
Fight.
Momo takes the first round, looking much better with Jaina. Which makes sense. Jaina's a powerful character. Not getting counter hit, has a free option with super. Momo maybe not knowing the matchup.
Burn.
Going right through the fireball. The neutral AB often not a true block string. Mr. X caught holding up. One more life.
Oh, the slide back.
Classic slide back. And a great punish from Mr. X.
Round 3.
Good character knowledge to know the right punish for blocking a DP with Setsuki. It's essentially a 5 damage combo.
Yeah, for Jaina's.
Yeah.
Safe.
Ooh, nice block. Yeah, safe jump, easy.
2,
Nice
3,
punish.
4.
Okay, and what's the setup here? Just walk up nothing, waiting for DP. And the kunai in. Gets punished, but still the minus frames. Okay, nothing. Forward A, nothing. Ooh, getting caught at a Starlight Tumbler. And the forward A punishes the forward A B.
Round 4. Fight.
Yeah, forward A canceling the B is generally a pretty easy punish. So a lot of times it's better to just do forward A and not cancel it. If they punish that, okay. If they don't, you get a blowout.
Ouch.
Getting caught with the jump B is Mr. X getting too cute with those kunais. Jaina has a lot of ways to hit them. Well, there's another jump B counter hit. The reversal, ninja port kicking the jump C from Jaina. Another jump B hit. The
Oh, no.
sniper. Oh, YOLO. It's okay, it's safe on whiff. Mr. X trying to bait DP. Almost got the combo. Not quite, but not able to combo jump A to B. And there's the reset into Starlight grab.
Round 6. Fight.
Mr. X 1 round away.
So I believe actually Mr. X is up 1-0 in the set.
Yep. 1 round away. Yeah, it's not Momo. It's Mr. X.
Hands off, Missy.
Big Yomi counter. Hands off Missy.
Oh, wrong side.
Comes the setups and the rush down.
That's it.
Mr. X, yeah, whiff punishing that jump A whiff.
You lose.
And that's it. Momo is eliminated. Mr. X moves on.
So Fierce Pillow has had the best suggestion so far. That Lums should have just random moves from the characters. So if you do jump B, you just get like a random character's jump B. Whether it's, you know, positive spin or Valerie
that's,
Zip.
That's sort of like the block of wood that's animated in Tekken.
Or he does that?
Well, each round he's a different character.
It's kind of like
sorry.
Kenny from Dive Kick, right?
Yeah, Kenny from Dive Kick is the same idea. I think there might be like too much memory to have every single move in one character. You could have like the horrible move swap skeletons, if you might remember those from Street Fighter 4.
Mm-hmm.
So those are nice to look at. You could have those for Fantasy Strike.
Looks like we're getting into Jaina versus Monorail, the winner side.
You wanna fight?
Yeah, but who's playing Jaina? You know, Des, come on.
Well, I only know because Monorail plays the gold and black grave at all times. So process of elimination, player on the right, premium content is the Jaina
spooky
player.
white background. Love doing Windmill Crusher would be good.
In that world, he would have Ninja Port before Rook would, so I can't really approve.
What would be the most powerful character? So Lum Normal stay the same. And the first B is Ninja Port. C is Sword Slash.
Yeah. If it is rotated.
Jump B is Pause, and then Jump C is Superior.
Round 2.
Perfect.
Superior,
Only
yeah,
like
with
Dragon
his hand.
Punches. Hey, Jaina taking the first round here, landing on 2 fireballs. The wind's very annoying versus Jaina. Nice anti-air fireball. Monorail hitting A too early in the jump. Getting the trade there with the super. Only taking 1 chip there.
Oh, juggle.
And another juggle with the fireballs. Just throwing slow fireballs. Annoying for Jaina to deal with. Has the super ready to rock. Getting anti-aired by the B from
B?
Jaina.
What? Where?
Yes. Get out of here.
Oh, missed opportunity there for the ground super
Yeah.
from Monorail. Charging a fireball right in your face. You gotta Dragon Heart that.
Jump A and getting DP'd. Comes the jump back super. No, walking in. Has to eat cheat. Has to eat chip. Gets cross up and the super. No super. Big mistake from Monorail. That could have been the round.
I'm not even kidding. The B is back inside the house. I don't even know how it did it.
Round 4.
One of our commentators is under assault from the V Army. Where were you when the
Valerie?
V Army invaded? Ooh, unsafe? No punish from
Oh.
Jaina and Monorail with the mix-ups.
Round
Works every
5.
time.
Fight.
I wonder if Grave would be more powerful if he actually closed his hand. I don't know if he can close his hand. His bone structure might not allow it.
That's true. Some people are like that. Nice fireballs. Jaina control. Oh, Gates is super. Not able to do the 3. Doesn't know about the 3 damage punish. And Grave to win someone. Just waiting. Good job from Monorail. So he's accepting chip. It's okay to accept chip. You know. Nice anti-air fireball. Very powerful. And just
Ooh.
unfortunately locking, trying to hold forward to get closer.
Round 6.
Jaina ready for it with the forward A. It's okay to accept 1 damage from Jaina Air Super. You can choose to take more. That's the key. You don't
Yes.
want to choose to take more. Take 1. That's okay.
Same with Geiger Air Super usually.
Yep. Excellent pressure from Monorail. Not getting baited that time.
Rain of fire.
Almost has wind up. Tries to store it in. Safe. Oh, unfortunately landing on arrow. Still getting through 1 fireball, but 1 fireball is a lot worse than 3. I think they... Oh, nice punish. They teach you that one in college.
Maybe because in that
Still
meter
getting
list.
casted.
But
KO.
Still catching Jaina with the jump B.
Fight.
Trying to get
Final
the wind going.
first game.
There it is. Toronto Top Tiers, welcome. Street Fighter 5.
Rain of
Jump A in. Yeah, this is only gonna hit for 1 or 0 even. Big disaster. What a setup from Jaina. Clearly drew
Wow.
that one out.
just sorts through the falling fireball to not take damage.
Yeah, wacky. Ooh, still getting caught by that falling fireball. Getting counter hit by the
Oh,
jump A
no.
again. Yeah, sticking out the hurt box during the startup of the jump A. Right into the active frames.
You win.
And Jaina takes it. It was the big disastrous air super, or sorry, ground super, trying to punish the air super at the start.
Round 1. Fight.
Really flipped this match on its head. Okay, setting up win.
burn.
3 fireballs. Jaina forced to jump over them. So far, Monorail being a bit more passive while the YOLO jump B. Trying to sort in. It's very difficult to
Oh,
do.
no.
Jumps back in. Yeah, trying to force the win setup. Important to react to what your opponent's doing. Gets a set and super. This time, Monorail making sure. Though trying to hit with the normal first.
Oh no.
It's counter. Oh, and this gets caught trying to walk up throw. And trying to sword again. Safe on block. Jaina letting Monorail getting away. Yeah, nice to beat the fireball. And trying to jump over that one, but so much recovery from that jump B.
Fight.
You're stuck on the ground. The Incinerator jump A getting caught again. Okay, safe sword. Very annoying for Jaina a lot of the time. You have to go for back A punishes and nothing at all.
Or just react to it before it happens to you. So you can ground super and ground C, I imagine.
Yeah, those
Again.
and the super. Bing bang boom. It's a setup and the neutral A. Jaina going for you on the counter.
3. Fight.
Monorail doing quite well here. Get nice anti-air from Jaina though. Trying to get a good setup off the jump. Oh, nice combo. Monorail choosing to take more damage. You only have to take one.
Round 4. Fight.
Choosing to take two.
Burn. Burn.
Jaina setting up the fireballs.
Fire.
Good. Knows to block fireballs.
Finally.
Oh, just gets hit. I think maybe trying to delay the fireball so to hit the sword, but not delayed enough. Here comes the mix-up from Monorail. Empty jump throw. And the B cross-up. Very nasty.
Round 5.
It's a 3-way mix-up. It's not 4 ways like Magneto, but still very powerful. The whole fireball. Trying to catch and jumping. Gets the counter hit. It is technically possible to combo off that jump B.
Yes.
The one that doesn't bounce. It's very hard to do.
Oh no.
Oh, taking huge damage. Okay, trying to jump back to set up the win. Good blocks, and they get CP'd. Let's deal with that slow fireball. He's gonna whiff.
Okay.
You lose.
That was actually close to hitting. Whoa, that was bright.
I'm gonna watch that one in a dark room. Your eyes are all
That was
dilated.
bright. Hello, I'm awake.
Fight.
Remove the eye
Alright,
patch to the other eye now.
Yeah. Instead of taking damage.
Oh wow.
Whirlwind's in works very well. It's a very sneaky anti-fireball tool, and more.
It's 4.
Boom, boom, boom.
That's 4 straight whirlwinds.
It's a nasty move. Jaina can actually DP every one of them, but it's hard to do. Nice sword through the fireball. Monorail just walking forward and swording
Round 2.
every single time. Jaina not adjusting. So if that keeps working, keep doing it. Great job from Monorail setting up the win. Really what you want as Brave. And that knee catching for 3 huge damage. Monorail in big trouble. One more chip and that's it.
Round 3. Fight.
Decides not to sword that time. Interesting decision. As the wind lands on the fireball. Gets one. The jump beat, like I said, it's a sneaky anti-fireball tool. Oh, they're usually getting caught. One chip there. There it is. Mono getting tipped, and here comes the rush down the corner.
Hands off, Buster.
And great Yomi counter from Jaina. Saw that setup before. And it's gonna hit for 1. It does. Has the win set up right now. Has to worry about fireball. Good job, Monorail. Yeah, just delaying, not throwing a fireball right away, so Jaina could react and DP. And there's the DP to defend the air super, and just sticking out the foot with the jump A.
Round 4. Fight.
Great
It's
anti-air fireball.
Amazing anti-air fireballs all day from Jaina.
Yeah, anti-air fireball, the most satisfying move for me to pull off.
Dang.
Another one. Walk up sword, and it's getting bopped. It's really running out, but here comes the whirlwinds. And oh, that one getting bopped as well, but it's gonna hit.
Cross up.
It's crossed up. Monorail playing too defensive.
Round
Waiting
point here
Jaina
for
to get
Jaina.
the initiative.
Fight.
Yeah, match point.
Burn.
Counter.
Burn.
Oh.
Yes, sticking out that A into the normal. Gets a sword. Here we go. Throw more fireballs. Gets those in, but it just totally whiffs. Throws Monorail into the corner.
Fire.
There's the jump C's, and the missed sword takes 2
1
damage.
HP left.
Jaina now has the adjustment. The YOLO Air Super.
Back A whiff punish by
it.
dive kick.
Yeah, back A whiff punish by dive kick. Jaina takes it. Great adjustments that last game. Moving on.
Monorail not out of the tournament yet.
Yeah,
They're going to move down to face Mr. X in loser side, but we're going to move on to Thy Pirate King versus Fish Dog now.
Argagard.
Will patience prevail?
Fish dog, I imagine, is on the hot dog colored Argagard there.
That's a hot dog?
That's my favorite color of hot dog.
Yeah, haven't you guys had the bright, vivid orange hot dog?
Yeah, you haven't lived until you've eaten a vivid orange hot dog with a gray bun.
That sounds American. I remember taking a train to New York, and I remember they had like a hot dog from one brand in Canada, and then when we went to America, it was from another brand in the cafeteria, at least. It was really weird.
It's the same hot dog.
No, it's completely different company.
Oh, weird. We don't allow American hot dogs in Canada.
There are very high tariffs on hot dog transfer across borders, so you know.
It's one of the really big trade deals
Round 2.
that we're trying to work through with NAFTA and the U.S. and whatever. Is the hot dog supply. Hot dog producers here, the farmers.
The farmers. Anyway,
They don't want their hot dog trees being overrun by American hot dog stuff.
yeah, you gotta buy the seeds, right?
Yeah. And great use of wind there by Pirate King.
And great.
Making Fish Dog
Oh,
lose his bubble shield and the jumping Yomi counter. Fish Dog missing the punish, and the
Fight.
punishment for missing a punish is a nasty, blasty Yomi counter. It gets a wind, very powerful, versus Arg, and there goes Arg into the corner. The traveling escapes somehow. Nice punish, but bubble shield can escape. No, it popped too early. The
Yeah, pop the
invincibility saves the
invincibility.
day. You have to block it first, then pop. Oh, big punish. Just kidding, it's just for one. That might actually be a throw punish, which is really what Arg wants. Oh no, summoning the river. Just taking so much. But the jump A or the fireball is very consistent. Brave recovery on his fireballs is bad.
Fight.
Very long. So if you can jump over one with Arg, you can almost guaranteed to hit him. As I say that, he manages to not hit Grave with that. Very good. Thank you, Fish Dog. Making me look bad. Yeah, that Pirate King loses the poison.
Nice.
Big counter hit. Gets the wind up. Very difficult for Arg to deal with. Yeah, gonna be punished anyway.
had enough time to
Traveling.
throw 3 lightning clouds
Yep.
while he was traveling.
Yeah, it lasts I think 82 frames or something like that. It's the longest you can travel. I'm not sure, but here comes the more fireballs and stuck. Yeah, that's what happens when you throw poison versus
Round 5.
the wind. You're stuck without your blue fish.
Yeah, it's like having your cake on the floor.
Yeah, it's a big disaster. And nice anti-air from Fish Dog. Boop. Just a jump boop. Blocks it.
Oh, he had the punish.
Yeah, I just had to do forward A. Oh, the Yomi counters back to back for each other. Maybe he just wanted to build meter.
Round 6.
Was ready for the Pirate King mix-up. Ooh, nice punish out of the jump B. Instant air jump B from Pirate King. Okay, here comes the wind. Traveling. Manages to avoid it. Has a new bubble. Getting traveling in. There it is. Traveling drill. And gets punished with forward A. Pirate King in big trouble here. Here's a poison. But the reversal sword works out this time. Fish Dog stuck in the corner. And gets a trade.
You lose.
Great job from Fish Dog.
Argagard.
Tough matchup. Pirate King
Prevail?
switching to Valerie.
Valerie.
I have an idea.
Extreme angst. It's really cool that some players can pull off Yomi counters so often. Well, I'll tell you what, Aganuk, anyone can pull off a Yomi counter at any time. Because all you have to do is let go of the controls.
You just gotta know they're gonna try to throw you, which is, I mean,
Round 2.
throws in this game are active on frame 4, so they're very good. They're usually the fastest thing you can do when you're next to somebody. So you should
just have
expect people to
to,
throw you.
You don't even have to know that they're gonna throw you. You just have to hope.
Yeah.
I sure hope they throw me. Wow, nice traveling to punish the jump AA, and the rainbow in gets caught by the goldfish. The back goldfish very good at covering any sort of jump in. Very rare to avoid it. Jump back A, and there's the gold. There it is. But as we saw there, the goldfish still covered the jump in from Pirate King. Super hits all the way,
disaster.
trying to jump back. Yeah, trying to jump back to use the bubble shield, but jumping back against Valerie in the corner. She just eats you alive. You can't even Yomi counter while making food.
In fact, if you queue up and you go make food, you might get into a game and you might actually get a Yomi counter.
Very powerful technique. Okay, there's the bubble pop, and the reversal only hits for one. I think Val is actually plus still.
Oh no.
Huge Yomi counter for Pirate King. Even though Arg falls out, I think Val technically is plus on that situation. I'm really jealous of Monorail having fish and chips. One of my favorite meals. And the AAA. Here comes the disc. No, has to use air super, but just gonna get hit on the ground. Gets counter hit. Attacks into the disc. The disc not gone yet. Fish dog. Whoopsie. The oopsie boopsie.
Round 1. Fight.
Yeah, the Val costume, very good. Could be yours. You gotta check the store. With anti-air, anti-air, or whatever. With the the traveling pop. Okay, here comes the disc. Gonna punish something. It does. The big hit right into the disc.
Man.
Not where Fish Dog wants to be. He could have actually escaped. He had meter. So the Arg is actually the best at escaping the disc because of Bubble Shield. Very obnoxious for Val to deal with. It's like the disc does nothing. Because he can pop it at any time. Okay, traveling into Val, I don't know if you want to do that, but Fish Dog does. Trying to do all sorts of wacky setups. With blocks, and the YOLO Super gets blocked and punished by Fish Dog.
Round 3.
Almost has full meter again. Very annoying for Valerie. Just letting Pirate King jump in. The AA is very high priority. Just sitting there doing nothing. The C to try and get through the bubble pop. Yeah, it didn't work. Unfortunate. Okay, through the poison fish.
that time.
Yep. Seems it. A rainbow disc. Fish Dog traveling away. Get that away from that disc, but getting punished. But punishing in return is Fish Dog. Pirate King on the last life, and the poison sticking out gets it away with it. But the neutral A, Pirate King trying to sneak through the blue fish with Rainbow, and neutral A will often catch it. Nice counter hit. Yeah, that's a big disaster. Getting counter hit there, but gets counter hit in return. Big damage, unable to juggle with anything, but the cross up still hits. There goes your life bar.
Fight.
Gotta keep Val out. You gotta use that back A. Make sure that she can't just jump C at you.
Yeah, free reversal from Fish Dog. Works every time. And the goldfish as well, very free. Pirate King trying to get in with the air. Rainbow finally gets a counter hit, but down to last life.
Oh no.
Still doesn't hit the damage. And getting counter hit with neutral A.
Round 6.
Fish Dog.
Jump C is not a viable entry point for. Like, it's working. Fish Dog's not countering it, so I
Fish Dog
applaud
is not
TPK for
doing
getting
anything.
it.
But that is being countered. Not anti-airing at all. It's just getting counter hit over and over. Okay, time for Fish Dog's offense to try to land in ground C. I think maybe tried to bubble pop. But really late. Trying to rainbow in. Down to last life.
Yeah.
And trades with the neutral A.
Fish Dog
That's
moves
all
on.
Fish Dog needed. And Fish Dog doing great.
Gonna be heading into winners finals to face off against Jaina at some point. But now we're gonna roll back down to the loser side. Oh no. It's a tiny huge island here.
Oh!
Mario with an 8 HP character? Wow. He's actually like heavier than I thought he'd be.
Wow. When's Mario in Fantasy Strike?
Plumber skin for Midori. That's one that I use.
Excuse me, that's not Mario because that would be copyright infringement.
You know what? I actually wanted him to. It would be really great if that particular color of that skin had like a Bowser colored Bowser colored dragon form.
That would
I
be
joked
pretty
with
fun.
Kirk Scott, the guy who does the indie development stuff, or he used to. He doesn't work at Nintendo anymore. But I said, hey, is there any way we can get like a crossover with you know, Nintendo characters and Fantasy Strike skins? We could do, you know, a Captain Falcon de Grey. Could do a Link Zelda. Would be pretty good. And then the Mario and Bowser Midori. But that, you know, that fell through.
Wow, I wonder why.
You know, you'd like to see Link Zelda or Link
No.
Valerie. Link Valerie would be awesome.
No. I want Mr. Tingle Valerie.
Tingle Valerie, yeah.
Yeah.
She grabs a balloon when she does the jump C.
Yep.
Just like shoots across the sky.
Alright, we're trying to get back in.
Round one. Brave.
Who is my equal?
Setsuki.
Can't catch me.
Okay, looks like we got Monorail versus Mr. X. Does not want to play the rook into the grave.
Round one.
I understand.
That's fair. Each player fighting for their tournament life. Already with the whip B kicks. Fly in. And the big sword nasty. Mr. X trying to weave his way in. Gets in. Mix up time. Maybe trying to bait the super. A bit too passive. Dodging the big fireball, but getting clean hit by the super. Oh, boom. Empty jump A.
Yeah, no defense. Setsuki needs to stay on the offensive or she's going to get rushed down by the other rushdown character in the matchup here.
Guilty Gecko, that's not true. I do not hate fun.
How's that, Valerie? Great.
Oh, no. And the good sword, the ground beat, not a mix-up versus Grave. You will reverse the sword every time, so it's either combos or it nombos. It's Rex running out of life here.
Oh,
Something and gets caught. Goodbye.
KO. Round three. Fight.
Big throw. It's not a punish, it's
Yeah.
a mix-up. I don't know how to
Rex.
you have to choose.
Seems to be a little bit afraid of just approaching and like generating any kind of offense. Just trying to get like one damage in every once in a while.
That's kind of weird because he also plays Rook, who needs to always still get in at all
Yeah.
times. Hold forward. Rook is much bigger though. Could be the size difference.
Really good
Giving
fuzzy
him
guard
pause.
there from Mono. Oh, can't use that
Not a
button.
mix-up. They're getting clean hit because the first hit landed.
Round four.
On block, it only hits for one, but on hit, Grave hits for two. It makes you blue. There we go. Here's the setups.
Okay, good. Getting
Mix
in.
up, yeah, mix up time.
Oh no.
Oh, flips over the head of Grave. Punish. Yeah, this might
Super?
flip over. It does. Yeah, you
Oh,
can't get a
no.
jumping punish.
Okay.
There's the jump back, catching Monorail, holding him back.
Round five.
Mr. X takes the round. Here we go.
Fight.
Perfect
Gets a
spacing.
combo. Brutal. But the reversal throw from Monorail. Here comes the win. 2 fireballs, 3 fireballs. Jump A in. Oh, the kick didn't auto crack. And here comes the throw rush down and the meaty neutral A into fireball.
Win.
Monroe takes the
Heavy
first
rice.
game. Ah! Sprite.
Brave.
Who is
Back to Rook, yeah.
And now back to Rook.
Just everybody playing on Liar's Lair. Just the favorite setup, I guess.
There's only one stage.
Round
You
one.
can judge where you are by the chairs. Spacing helps.
Yeah. It's like the lines in training stage.
Yeah. Ooh, gets anti by the fireball. Ooh, trying to go for a 3 damage punish, but gets
no.
Yomi countered. I throw you, the rarest Yomi counter of them all. Unfortunately, missing the meaty throw timings. Earthquake getting punished.
Ooh.
And big punish on the C grab. Very common. Before it was fixed, it used to be every grave jump B. If you tried to C grab it, it would just go right through you. And you were a sad Rook man. But now, only logically spaced ones do. And getting anti-aired by these slow fireballs, tough to deal with. Jump vines. Gets in with landslide. Good block. Monterey almost to the corner. Good block. Oh, not the right punish. Has to go for regular throw there.
That's typically a thing that I see a lot of Rook players doing is not trying to use regular throw. Like they want to use a special throw, but it's just slower. It gives you worse Oki. It's only there to blow through stuff and to evade Yomi counter. Oh,
In the chip has to do something. But just blocking gets chipped out. Maybe it could have tried super.
use the iframes there to survive.
Maybe. Okay, Mario just holding up. Works
Not
very
too bad.
well. Gets the win. Escapes. The vines in,
what?
getting thrown. Ugh, get him out of there. Cross up B, so nasty. Not punishing again, just jumping. Head crush, not gonna do anything. Just donating super is
Had a
Mr.
better
X.
chance actually of just evading it by jumping forward, I think.
Yeah. You
Might
don't
have
wanna
gotten it still, but yeah.
Okay, this is very unsafe. Great punish from Monorail.
Round four.
Rex, one more round to get. No more rounds to give. Constant jump A's, and there's the hit. Gets the far combo with the forward A. Not anti-iron. There goes the super though. This is a big opportunity. That super is really obnoxious to look to deal with. Just getting slashed by the jump B. Empty jump C. Wins almost up.
Grave is wonderful. Yes, we agree. Very, very tough matchup for Rook. Stream's trying to catch up now. I'm seeing it.
Oh, I lost
Yeah.
I lost connection. Give me a sec.
No worries.
Blue.
Hey, I lost connection. Give me a sec.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, you're fine. I just like saying sounds.
See that thing I posted in the blood chat, dude? Charlie?
Oh yeah. This is the first thing.
I think we're back.
Leontes, I just want to say something to you that I've never said to anyone else.
That's not the whole server, right? That might just be you?
It's definitely just me.
Okay.
I still see your display. Lost connection to opponent. online, and we're back. Back at it again. Sorry, Mr. X. Just keep learning. I see a 141 master. So we can see at least there's 141, but I'm going to guess there's at least 142. So very exciting times. Oh, there is a... No, that's 138. Okay. My new glasses are coming in soon, all right? We saw 145. All right. Oh, everyone saw that accidental jump S monorail.
Yeah, that was
We
on
all
stream.
saw. We definitely all saw. I just want to emphasize, we all saw. Everyone did.
What had transpired?
I clipped it. I'm now going to be running my stream with just that clip, a 5-second clip for 24 hours.
It's a good content to get your partner's numbers up, you know?
Yeah, I can't imagine I'll do less than 2,000 viewers. All right, who is up? We got Monorail versus Pirate King?
Pirate
No,
King versus
Jaina.
MPL.
Fish Dog? No.
Jaina. Pirate King and
Jaina.
MKL, actually, they played already.
Okay.
Oh, cool.
They played already. I mean, I didn't tell them to, but they really wanted to play, so.
Sure.
they did.
Whatever. Who won?
TPK did.
Wow. MKL getting blasted. 8 players. This was his chance to bring the title home to Toronto. 8 players in.
If any
One
more Toronto
player
players
leaves.
left, is Mr. X is now
But
out.
MKL got blasted into the stratosphere.
So ruthless. Like, why? Just why?
Well, last week he did a lot better, didn't he? Or was it 2 weeks ago? I forget. I thought he like won 2 weeks ago or something.
Yeah, TPK saying it was a close game.
Yeah.
Monorail says if they pull this off, then they're only an hour from Toronto. Can make the drive up,
Oh,
fly the
okay.
banner.
That's sort of like, yeah, oh yeah. Safety Man has that banner. I'm locked and loaded, I'm sure.
Also, Monorail going to be making an appearance at the actual offline.
Oh, put it away.
I saw it.
Put it away. If you need
I closed all my
time, I guess-
windows. I closed all my
Yeah.
doors. There's no bees in the house anymore.
You don't know that. You don't know that's true.
They're in the walls.
They could be anywhere. Have you checked your keyboard?
Hold on. No, there's no bees in there.
All right.
We pop off the keycaps under the letter B.
Buzz, I don't know. I just thought I just heard something from your mic. I don't know. They're in the monitors.
Or Americans banned from Canada right now?
Oh, absolutely.
I'd imagine so.
Oh, yeah. Monorail needs to fight, correct?
Yeah, see,
Going down.
COVID's just the excuse that is used. It's like a convenient excuse to be like, oh, you know what? We should just not let the Americans in.
No, we need them to come in. We need all their money.
Well, where's your Las Vegas, man?
My
Where's
bad, I was
your,
looking at the wrong match.
Oh, wrong match.
Completely my fault, sorry.
That's
all
all right. Where is our Vegas?
Yeah.
That's a good question.
Where's your thing to draw people in to steal all their monies and make them go home empty-handed?
Edmonton has a really big wall. It's really large. It used to be the biggest, but then America took it back. All right, let's see what's going down in the winners finals. Wow.
Oh, dang. We in there.
Okay. Oh, trying to charge up the fireball versus Arg. Not great tactic, but still getting in. Here's the bubble pop anti-air. Fish Dog ready to lock this one up. Has the poison ticking and the neutral anti-air. Kaboom.
Round 7. Fight.
Nice jump A. But unfortunately, you give up pressure with throw punish. Jaina is poisoned. The trade goes away. Makes poison go away. And Big Fish gonna sneak through. Not getting hit, but getting juggled with Fish Dog.
Oh.
Traveling manages to work.
You lose.
Game 1 goes to Fish Dog.
Pirate King breaking the #1 rule of the internet. If you don't know something, you Google it before asking.
Round 1.
But if you don't know something, just make a claim, and someone will immediately correct you. There's another side of that.
That's the, oh man, whose strat is that? That's an old Sterling.net user. I can't remember the name. You'd know better than I would.
I wouldn't. I don't know anything. And Bubble Pop gonna get Jaina. No, what? Fish Dog not blocking. Blocking is for suckers.
And block and press S. Poison online, but flashing chip for Fish Dog. Careful.
Okay, here comes that. The flaming arrows of doom. Spell doom for Fish Dog.
Fight.
Yeah, if you want to have the correct answer, intentionally say the wrong thing, someone will immediately
Yeah,
correct you.
that's what Eric Dread said. Yeah.
Yeah, very
Eric
powerful.
D-Red. I don't know why I even said it the wrong way. I know.
That's why you say it the wrong way, because then it'll be corrected right away. Oh, Jaina not finishing the combo, letting Fish Dog live. This is opportunity. Big Air Super to cancel this out. Great job from Fish Dog. Oh, walked into it. No, Fish Dog, no.
Round 3.
Maybe should have delayed the Air Super slightly to line up better with the falling arrows. It's like a little too antsy. Oh, the river still came out. Falling behind here on the arrows is Fish Dog. Yeah, see, that's what happens normally when you cancel the bubble. The reversal forward A just booty slaps you. Okay, there's a bubble shield. Trying to charge up the arrow, it doesn't really do anything. It's still only level 2.
Yeah, there's no level 3.
Yeah. Okay, charging it up. Okay, Big Fish to gain momentum. Ooh, almost hit. Jaina. Jump A bubble pop works every time. Nice blocks. Ooh, gonna be punished. Oh, Fish Dog walked into that arrow, is still there. Didn't charge it fully. Nice DP to finish the job.
Round 4.
Jaina fighting back. Fighting back with a vengeance. Diving right after the fireball. Charging it up right at Fish Dog. No respect. Getting bubble popped, unfortunately. Left like a 1-frame gap in that string. And just walking into everything is Jaina. Not throwing any fireballs. I agree. Fireballs.
Oh, no.
Trying to jump A. Reversal forward A would have worked there. That was the opportunity. Getting hit by the goldfish.
Huge trouble now.
TikTok not moving at all. Giving up.
He's letting it
In that
course through his
situation,
veins.
Round 5.
in that situation, you actually want to die as fast as possible because it lets Arg build meter. You don't want to let the poison run out. If you're like, I give up, I'm gonna run into
Walk
whatever,
forward. Yeah.
whatever thing he can hit me with. Fish Dog gaining the advantage again. Cancels into the runaway bubble. Doesn't want to give up the bubble shield. Doesn't pop. And unfortunately, there it goes. Yeah, it gets the unblockable.
Celev.
Yep. No rounds to give, but it's time to fight.
Fight.
And there's the first fireball of the round. Empty jump might save. No, the throw punish. Trying to get in. Not DPing at all. It's the counter hit and the frame trap into the neutral A. There's a big summon. Snuck one underneath. Flashing chip just has the DP. There it is. Fish Dog goes down.
You win.
Goes down for game 2. Both players right back in it.
Round 1. Fight.
Fireball. Okay, Summons River. Very annoying for Jaina. The poison's not so bad. Jaina stuck doing no fireballs at all. Not really what
Oh
you
no.
want.
Gotta block those.
Yeah, big disaster giving up the poison.
If you're gonna spend time doing poison at all, it's gotta stay on.
Jaina's trying to walk forward through all these projectiles. You gotta like shoot some. There we go. Gets an anti-air. Jumps the air super. And catching the forward A, the hurt box goes way out first. Bubble shield. There's a DP. No juggle. Unable, too far away. Gets
Nice
the
cross
block
up.
up anyway.
Round 2. Fight.
Taking the first round. Oof, nice anti-air fireball. Nice drill over the fireball. Very powerful. Hard to do, but you have to. And bubble shield pops. Jaina getting caught jumping there for some reason with all those minus frames. Oh god. Caught Fish Dog jumping back. Here comes the air super, just shooting bees. You see, end up with one extra chip. Anti-air fireball knocks down.
Oh,
And there's another anti-air fireball. Fish Dog with the landing recovery from Jump B.
Fight.
Jaina finding time to throw these ground projectiles now. It's the superior button in the matchup.
Okay, air super gets bonked. If you don't protect it, your air super gets bonked for free from Arg. Nope, Arg not able to punish even with the late trade, not like he can with Grave.
Yeah, it's so good that
Yep.
ground B is for Jaina.
Yeah, YOLO Jump B. I
Oh,
think
nice.
Jump B super risky in this matchup. Gives up a lot of tempo. And Fish Dog saving the day with that air super, protecting him from all the falling arrows. And Jaina taking a ton of damage here, just trying to walk forward and getting neutral aid. Very easy for Fish Dog.
Round 4.
Knows that they shot a fireball and knows that the opponent's going to jump, so just put out neutral aid before anything happens. That's all you need to do. Jaina's walking forward again, not throwing any fireballs. There it is. Getting anti-air, great anti-air, getting counter hit.
Oh no, disaster.
Just getting hit by every single button. I guess unblockable. YOLO ground super.
That had to have been
Catching
a
up.
missed jump input there.
Fight.
Yeah, you just have to hold up. Hold up in this game and you won't get a ground move. Hold up. Fish Dog running it back. Gets a big counter hit, but ended with a combo because of Arg's weird small body. No to cancel into the C on the second one. Jaina just shooting reaction fireballs instead of being the aggressor. You want to be the one shooting fireballs at Arg. Using the pop drill, patented pop drill. Counter hits a fireball back from Fish Dog. Great job from Jaina.
Match point now from Jaina.
Okay, here's the air super and nice knockdown from Fish Dog. Very consistent if you're not protecting the air super. Oh, big forward A gets bonked. And getting caught trying to hold up again.
Oh,
The DP just whatever, maybe something will happen.
Round 7. Fight.
Yeah, not being aggressive with the fireballs again. Just trying to sit back. Trying to charge, doesn't do anything. Just gives up tempo. Okay, here comes the bubble shield. Air super, okay. Very good. Didn't get a chip, but is probably going to get one soon. Okay, forward A pressure, but back A very strong against any sort of minus frames. Just hit back A with the air plus.
yeah, Jaina's surprisingly not really countering a lot of these jumps with ground C, which should be
Yep.
doable.
No dragon punches at all.
Just push Arc to the corner and just smother him there.
Okay, here comes the rush down. Okay, jump C, gets the trade. Here comes air super.
Okay, last
Good
HP
charge.
for Fish Dog.
Yeah, get a chip. Didn't matter. And Fish Dog goes down, and Jaina moves on.
Into grand finals. It's Fish Dog the musical. It's gonna move down to face the winner of Pirate King and Monorail, which will be our next match. Let's see what Pirate King's played. What 3 characters this tournament so far? Maybe just the Val in the grave.
Yeah, we don't know.
I see that leg.
Who is my equal?
I see it poking out. Valerie on the screen. We know we're gonna see a lot of bees.
I have an idea.
No.
Yo, that was actually my childhood team. Despite being all the way out here in California. Also, two members of that team in the 90s were on the movie Space Jam, as we were talking about earlier. Good old Muggsy Bogues, Larry Johnson.
Fun fact: Muggsy Bogues actually did play for the Raptors for a couple seasons.
Oh yeah?
Rainbow.
He's kind of a journeyman. He plays a lot of. Okay,
No juggle?
And yeah, anti-fireball. I don't know. I would
Probably
juggle.
could.
Hey, you always try. You should always try. Okay, trying to get the anti-airs. Waiting for wind. Here it is.
Oh,
Rainbow's in. Oh no!
Yeah, don't try that
Reverse
one.
scoop.
That's gonna be 3 punished
Yellow
from Pirate King,
super.
is it right? Yeah.
Yep. Easy jump BBB.
Round 2. Fight.
Jump a whiff.
Oh no.
Getting hit, trying to hold up. Monorail in big trouble. And easy anti-air for Pirate King.
Perfect. Round 3. Fight.
Rainbow. Rainbow.
There we go. Somebody finally challenging this jump C.
Yeah, nice punish from Monorail walking under. Here comes the mix-ups. Ooh, giving up all the mix-up opportunities to summon the wind. You only get 2 fireballs from it. Jump C again. It's an amazing move. Moving all the way across the screen. And the jump AA to finish off Monorail, holding up. Very hard to hold up versus Valerie. Her jump AA will just deal a million damage. Roughly. Okay, gets the win. Annoying to punish that super from far away. No punishes again. Jumps out of the throw, which you can when you're neutral. Whiffing the jump A. Pirate King. Dodging the super again, and that's just the BB to end it.
1-0 Pirate King.
Yeah.
The brush bug has been fixed, so she will not be
That's
doing
really
the
sad.
finger wag of doom.
Round 1.
It looked really funny. It was. You really should keep it.
Rainbow.
Call it like the lefty skin or something.
Yeah, the Ambi.
Monorail jumping out again, trying to get pressure. There it is. Here come the mix-ups. Jump B gets blocked, and the super no flinch from Pirate King.
Oh, wasted damage
Wrong
there.
punish, but he gets the punish on the sword anyway. And the rainbow in,
Rainbow.
and just no challenge from Monorail at all.
That
There's
chip mattered.
death. Yep, chip death.
Round
Monorail blocked that, so that means she could have supered. It's a lesson to learn. If you block something, that means you could have hit a DP.
Reversal it.
Ooh, this is gonna whiff. And it does big punish. And Pirate King not being aggressive, letting Monorail reversal.
Monroe flailing a little bit here.
Trying to find a rhythm. Trying to find anything. There we go. Setup's time.
Yeah, walk under is another way to deal with that.
Yep. Great super for Pirate King. And excellent fireballs from
Very
Monorail.
slow fireball.
Yeah, here's the opportunity. Just a jumpy in, YOLO. And big yummy counter. Here comes the disc. Not free versus Grave. He takes to the sky. Oh no, it is free now. Big disaster for Monorail. The sword is just a never ever option versus Valerie. Trying to
Good
get
block.
it, but yeah, good block from Monorail
Round 4.
versus the yellow.
YOLO, yellow, 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 yellow.
Yeah. Okay, has wind. Hasn't set up yet. Comes the rainbow, just gets hit every time.
No.
And moves back out of range. Only goes 2 damage punish. Worried about the wind maybe messing up the jump B. Not swinging with AA. And there's the chip death.
Perfect.
Pirate King 1 round away from moving on.
Fight.
Rainbow.
Oh,
Rainbow
no.
thing and the whiff A. Win trying to save the day. Big slow fireball. Catches Pirate King. And wake up super every time. I respect that super. Nice fireball through
Juggle.
the through the rainbow, but it doesn't matter. Monorail get caught jumping, and Pirate King taking advantage. And that's it. Monorail is eliminated.
Let's see, Fish Dog is the one who put Pirate King in loser's side,
Mm-hmm.
and it looks like they will be our
Next match.
2 combatants in the losers finals. Winner will face Jaina, playing the Jaina on the winner's side.
You don't know if they'll play Jaina.
I mean, they could play anything. They could play Quince and say, like, it was me the whole time.
Seeing double? I want the Quinn's voice actor to narrate my day. But only making vision puns the entire time.
Yeah, when you wake up in the morning, open your eyes. Hello!
Welcome! Oh, God. Quinn's narrator. No. Seeing double. Maybe he only uses the lines that he has from the video game to narrate my day.
Yeah.
That's very good.
Should set your answering machine to Quince's hello.
Yeah. Alright, we got in. Spectating in. Is spectating still the blasty if you spectate in the middle?
I think not. I think it's actually better.
You wanna
okay.
fight?
I'm scared now, though. I don't want a blasty.
Round 1.
Pirate King switching to Jaina for this specific matchup. See how Fish Dog does.
Yeah, that isn't part of the main fixes of the August patch.
Block this.
So it should be easier for us to deal with.
Fish Dog falling behind from the fireball war. Not able to punish, but gets the river out, protects himself. Jump A in. Oh, jump A's backwards. Here comes the river. They're actually very annoying for Jaina. Good anti-air. Summons the river safely. Summoning just more and more fish, but gets counter hit. The flurry of fireball for Pirate King. Has to block there. Has to block again. Friendly chip is not able to
good
cancel
trade.
it. Getting knocked down, maybe holding up, and here's the unblockable. Yeah, you're just dead.
Round 2. Fight.
Pirate King shooting many fireballs. Trying to keep Fish Dog out, essentially. And great DP of the river. Fish Dog has super, hasn't used it yet. Probably saving it for the bubble shield instead of. Oh, tries to do something. Counter hit. Good anti-air. One more damage left. Set up poison. Yeah, shooting those fireballs doesn't do anything now. Just wasting time. And Pirate King goes down to the poison. You have to do something. This trading fireballs with Arg is great for him. If he can mind control you, he would choose for you to do that. I use that a lot.
Yeah, going in.
And getting DP'd this time. The same setup every time. This time, Pirate King had seen it before, well scouted. Yeah, not able to punish, but sets up the river, which protects Arg from the falling arrows. Good job of blocking. Traveling over top. Gets DP'd again for free. It's essentially a free DP for Jaina every time. Walks into the falling fireball. The 15 protect. One more chip. Oh, throws it away. That DP certainly dealt the chip, but I don't think that's what he wanted. It cost the round. Okay, setting up the poison. Getting a lot of chip done to himself here. Has he a super? It's going to be a really long time for Fish Dog to catch up, has to play perfectly. Pirate King just throwing a lot of fireballs, and every time they block, there goes all the poison.
Yep.
That's the problem with throwing poison versus Jaina, that she can just like blow through it, and there's a DP
Bubble.
for easy tip, and giving up. Yeah, that just gives up your super. Not nearly enough invincibility to get out.
Fight.
That's just like giving Pirate King a gift of super. It's my favorite card in Yomi. Oh, accidental ground super. You just have to hold up. You cannot get a ground move if you are holding up. Oh, tried to do it, just whiffed by a pixel. Gets
The
a
actual
block
damage
over.
came out right before the poison hit, so Pirate King is
Yeah.
poisoned.
Yeah,
Careful.
poison's about to tick. Oh, getting hit while poison, big disaster. Fifth are probably gonna go for the jump forward bubble. Oh, trying to challenge the higher arrow, but didn't get the punish or cancel the river.
20 seconds
Jump
left.
8. Has the big fish, could set up chip here. Walks into the level 2 arrow again. And counters the super. Yeah, if you don't protect the super,
Round 6.
Arg will just stick his noodly arms out and caress your feet as you fall. Ooh, unfortunate
Yep. River
desync.
desync.
One day there'll be no desyncs in Fantasy Strike. I believe.
One day when everybody has the best internet that money can buy.
One day.
Guilty Gecko, what prevents players from trying to pick second? You can always request a double blind in any tournament in the history of fighting games.
Round 7.
So that you always, it would be rude. No, you say, hey, Tio, I want to do a double blind pick. And then it's been that way since Street Fighter 2 days. That's what you do.
And double blind's so easy, you don't even have to tell. Both players don't have to say. Just one player has to say, and then the other person picks.
Yep.
Block this.
And
So
then
you're
the
like, all right,
Tio
I know.
gets his- Yeah.
Bob, you pick. Jane's playing Valerie. And away you go. Easy as that. Okay, Fish Dog has a big advantage here. Gonna get a big punish. Ooh, the goldfish punish. You want the knockdown instead. Very close to Pirate King. Risky area.
It's gotta get in.
Pirate King can
Throwing fireballs isn't gonna do anything.
Yeah, throwing fireballs while the poison ticks down.
You lose.
And Fish Dog takes it.
Argagard.
Will patience prevail?
I bet your tournament life on the Jaina? No, Setsuki this time.
Switching to Setsuki. Does not want to play Valerie for whatever reason.
Jaina.
Oh, nope. Tournament life on Jaina.
Pirate King not with the pirate skin. Unbelievable.
Does have a fish hook on her forehead protector though.
Round 1. Fight.
You know, there's two sides to every coin, as they say.
All coins?
Playing against Lum, they're both heads.
There's gonna be a three-sided coin out there somewhere.
Yep. All coins are two-sided in some ways.
Right?
Oh, Fish Dog trying to go in. Not able to punish. And
Oh,
there it
actually
is, punishing the
blocked
jump
it.
C.
Round 2.
Mhm.
Looks like TPK blocked the bluefish, but then still got punished trying to jump out.
Oh, it's not a combo. I was incorrect. Alrighty. Okay, Fish Dog setting up River. Very annoying for Jaina. Has air super if he wants to counter. Chooses not to. Just sneaks in between the arrows.
Gonna walk
Setting
on
up
these poisons.
Ooh, taking 2 damage there. Big damage from Jaina. Okay. Oh, bubble shield. I think maybe that was accidental. I'm not sure. No, maybe not. Bubble shield's in. Gets CP.
Yeah, 100% of the time there.
Round 3.
Yep, totally free. Maybe it's like a funny trick you can do for the other characters, but Jaina says no. No funny tricks versus me. I'm just gonna use my DP. Oh, cross up for the front. Arg only cross ups.
Round 4. Fight.
Rain of fire.
Okay, Setting up air super, and Fish Dog unfortunately punching into the arrow on the ground. Cannot avoid that unblockable. Setting up poison. There it is. Desync again.
Dang, another case. River on the screen and lots of fireballs. Too many damn fish.
Yep, too many damn fish. I'm
Stop
angry.
code.
Angry about fish.
You go to windows.com/stopcode and you can enter that one and see exactly how to fix the problem.
Oh, yeah. How's that actually implemented? Player 1 tells the tournament organizer who he plays, like whisper in the ear. Player 2 picks the character, and then tournament organizer says, okay, player 1 is playing Valerie. That's it.
Proceed. Yep.
Easy as that.
It's very easy.
Fish Dog setting up the river here has a big advantage, just has to wait it out. Unfortunately, taking a bit of hit there. Okay, dodging, using the big fish as a shield. Also useful versus Lum Fireworks to use that big fish as like a shield as well. Oh, loses is the goldfish, but gets it there as an anti-air for Jump Seed. Pirate King has to make something happen here. Has the poison, just dies right away. That's actually probably optimal.
Fight.
As we mentioned before, Arg didn't build any meter during it.
Yeah, very little meter at the start of the round.
Yeah. Anti-airing gets anti-aired by the bluefish constantly.
This has been 5 straight jump C's from Pirate King, and he's losing the round. You gotta just ground C, stay on the, or ground B, stay on the floor.
Yeah, oh, you need
Bailed
to
out.
ground C too, don't worry. Yeah, bailed out by a random hit, but this bubble shield gonna bonk consistently.
Yeah, jump C, not the reason why this match was favored for Jaina.
You're gonna get poison. Try to get the full arrow, very easy to dodge. You don't have to do anything really. Getting hit by the big fish. Gets a knockdown. The poison doesn't tick while you're knocked down. Oh,
dog.
for free. A gift to Tire King. Okay, has the big super again and has Pirate King poisoned. Here comes the big fish protecting. Good job, big fish. Protecting Arg from the nasty Jaina. And Pirate King just content to throw arrows when your life is running down.
Round 7. Fight.
Okay,
Down to
match
last
point.
round.
Fish Dog trying to punch his ticket to grand finals.
That's the big super. The counter hit from the goldfish. Pirate King maybe trying to shoot an arrow.
There we go, starting to get in.
Rush down. New
This is
tactic.
where you want to be.
Ooh, that was the opportunity to DP for 3. Ooh, trades with the jump seed. Not a good trade. Fish Dog in trouble. Oh, couldn't make a decision. Here comes the bubble shield. Here comes the bubble shield forward into the drill. Nope, this gets free DP'd every single time.
Yep.
And guaranteed chip.
Good sequence there from Pirate King. Yeah, that's what you got to do. You get arc to the corner with ground B, dive kicks, just push him back. If you start doing jump C at distance, you're not going to get very far.
Fish Dog going to change character
To the Quince.
the surprise counter pick.
Jaina.
My gosh,
You wanna fight?
I'm in shock. I've never seen Fish Dog play another character. Yes, some tournaments are called character lock tournaments, where you just pick one character beforehand and that's who you play. They're a bit more rare now, but
Round 1.
they still exist.
Fight.
All right, Fish Dog is Quince. We're gonna see. Oh, the first.
Too bad start.
Yeah, landing a lot of recovery.
nice.
Oh, there we go. Great start. Pirate didn't deal with it. Jumping up and down, but getting vetoed immediately. Not a great setup there. No.
Inside.
Yeah. Just letting Quince get away with that mirror. I guess if you don't know, but it has a ton of recovery. You can essentially DP it for free.
You'll go right through it. It's not going to bounce off you or anything.
Nope. Nice jump A, and Patriot Mirror just gonna jump over it. Super. Oh, too late to punish. And here comes Two Truth mode. Setting up a mirror. Has not used any True Truth stuff yet. There it is.
Oh,
Both
stare
started
down.
staring at each other. Maybe Fish Dog lost track of where he was. Bonk. Oh, nice DP. Here comes the rush down. Quinn's very hard time dealing with it, or maybe he can just throw out for free. Gonna reflect off the mirror. Right back at Pirate King. Okay, ready for it.
Boing.
Okay, here
Good
comes
mirror.
the mirror. Doing chip and it's gonna reflect
here
arrows
comes.
right back at himself. Super gonna catch.
Yeah, he actually went
Fishstock
for
doing
it.
a YOLO positive spin.
The height of that was such that he might have been able to actually cross up with it. So I like the idea.
And catching. Not a real reversal is that move, and it doesn't reflect level 2s.
Oh
Super
no!
gonna catch again. Fishstock caught doing a mirror.
I think jump super there would have been free, right? Jaina in the middle of her ground fireball charge.
Yeah.
Round 3. Fight.
Yeah, I haven't seen a jump super yet from Fishdog. Gotta use that like even more liberally than DeGray's.
Oh yeah, it's just insane. Like anytime Jaina throws an arrow, you can just super her. Oh, gonna be a big punish. Well, throw's pretty good. Just using ground seed. Okay, Patron mirror setup. Not gonna do anything. Fire King just can ignore it, but instead hits himself. And gonna hit him almost himself again, but charge up the arrow to go through his own arrow. Super. This is a free punish every single time you see that move. You don't care which side, it hits on both sides. Okay, jump A pressure. Oh, gets anti-aired. Fishstock has to block the plus frames.
There you go.
This is it. Easy. Bonk. Air super so nasty.
4.
The heat-seeking missile.
So brutal. So nasty. Oh, the jump A. Okay, hitting jump C. Trying to do positive spin. Here comes the
gets the
cross-up combo. Okay, setting up. Just doing jump A. Very powerful versus Quince. And the thrown Pirate King has to avoid chip. Super not going to work. So slower than C. C would have worked for sure, I think.
Round 5.
Actually, I don't know.
Fight.
I don't know.
Not
if
really
C
sure
would
either.
And charge up arrows, blow through the mirror for whatever reason. The mirror rules very inconsistent. Okay. Fishstock getting in with a lot of reflected arrows. Pirate King essentially giving gifts to Fishdog. Oh, not gonna hit anything. Thrown into the mirror, no combo.
Oh no, that might be it.
That's the same damage. Yeah, it doesn't matter. And Fishdog takes it, the wild counter pick.
Orphan Crippler is now playing SF5. Some friends you have, man.
The Orphan Crippler.
Good lord.
All right. Fishdog with the wild counter pick. I can't wait to see more Quints.
Mm-hmm.
It's always a good time with Quints.
Division ring. Quinn's favorite in the matchup confirmed.
It's pretty powerful when you keep reflecting fireballs at yourself.
Yeah, it's going to take us all the way to grand finals now. Jaina versus Fishdog. Fishdog able to eliminate TPK from the tournament. Played him twice. Jaina beat Fishdog in winners finals. So we're going to get the run back right now. A true best of 3.
I would play any matchup other than Jaina versus Arg. Even if I thought Jaina beat Quince harder than Jaina beats Arg, I would not want to play this match anyway.
Yeah.
I would rather play anyone else than other this matchup. It's a grind into the. You have to try and grind Jaina into dust while she rushes you down with fireballs. It's intensely painful. Still better than a mirror match, but you know.
So just trying to get into this next match here. Looks like we're in playing a friend online mode already, so we should be getting into round 2. Fishdog up 1-0. Is Argagard. Let's see if the Jaina Masker can handle the Fishman.
Last time Jaina did. See if Jaina can do this time. Nice hit into the throw. Big bubble shield and the Yomi counter Reno. Big disaster because you get the side switch. It has to block the jump C, but it doesn't matter. Okay, there's super. Oh no! Getting hit by the goldfish and again.
Round 3. Fight.
Jaina's taking a ton of damage with a flurry of swing from
Rain of fire.
Fish Dog, and here comes the punish. There it is. Arg's noodly arms caressing Jaina's feet just knocks her right out.
The NSFW Fantasy Strike stream for some of you guys out there.
Flurry of arrows works out very well, but when Jaina starts to try and
Rain of fire.
rush down with jump attacks, it never seems to work out. Trying to get that last chip. Walking forward, didn't walk forward to everything this time. Trying to charge with that arrow, it just never works. And the back A whiff punish.
Round 5. Fight.
Going in, no DPs again. Great landing on the arrow for Jaina, but here comes the big fish, basically counters it. But still gets a hit. Fish Dog walking into the arrow. Trying to get in. Manages to jump over everything. Very difficult to do.
Rain of fire.
Air super to get pressure. Might land on the arrow and does. Almost gets caught shooting another arrow. Stemming the poison. And I see the forward A coming out, and that's the KO.
Round 6.
Yeah, the hurt box of that forward A gets caught by the arrow every time.
Careful. Burn.
Whoa.
The charge arrow blew through the fish and the forward A.
Yep. Right on time.
Avoiding the fireballs. Traveling, jump A in, and here comes the bubble pop for the free punish. As the poison set up. And there goes the poison. You have to remember, like, you're rushing river and your poison don't hit.
Careful.
So they can just shoot a move right through you. Looking for chip death.
Oh, there it got it
Oh,
still.
that had it, but there it is.
Round 7. Fight.
Big counter hits for Fish Dog, and there was the anti-air goldfish. Yeah, Jaina gets caught mashing quite a bit in some sort of scrambly situations. Lands on a bluefish, actually safer to do so.
It pushes you out of range with that forward A usually.
Yep, here come the patented. Go in with bubble shield, but gets
Oh.
punished again.
Nice check.
Rain of fire. Fire.
Here's Chip Death. Oh, tried to go for a jumpy, but that makes so much more space. That Chip's gonna.
Oh, no. Okay.
Oh, the double DP works every time. Jaina takes the first game.
Wow.
Straight to Quince. That's what we came here to see. Messing around with Arg. Whatever.
What a waste of time.
What a waste of time. Let's see the real king.
Round 1.
Red skin in the tavern, trying to blend in with the shadows here.
Yeah, it's not that dark root skin. Jaina, there we go, punishing the C. The C hits on frame 52, so you have a lot of time to think about what you're going to do to that move. Air super, and here comes the ground super. It reflects a ton of stuff, I'm pretty sure. Oh no!
Oh
Doesn't
no!
reflect anything.
Round 2.
Looks like that mirror was an illusion. Okay, try to use the fake beast to get in. Jen just backing up super unsafe positive spin.
Careful. Rain of fire.
Okay, air super. Gonna reflect one arrow at least and jumps right into it. Jaina not ready for it. Air super. Cross up plus frames. And here come the boys. As you notice, the clock is stopped while the boys are out. Great punish from Fish Dog. She's trying to fake out Jaina. Hope she makes a mistake. Oh no, YOLO.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, easy punish. It has like 28 recovery frames. You can reaction DP it a lot of the time.
Round 3. Fight. Reflect. Breeding.
You just fireballing yourself in the face. You don't have to shoot a fireball at the mirror.
Rain of fire.
Okay, someone's air super. Goes in with positive spin. Gets blasted for it. Trying to pick with that high standard. Okay, here comes the setups. 50-50. No setup at all.
No, going for the
Scared of Jaina.
Dragon Arch.
Oh, get him out of here.
Rain of fire.
I don't want to see And you guys round.
Oh,
Oh, it
nicely
doesn't
done.
DP. Oh, that's a free DP.
Round 4. Fight.
Especially at 1 HP. It's
Yeah,
actually more free
reversal
than usual.
autocorrects. It gets anti-air by high standard. Very strong hitbox on it. The move actually can come out. Try to get the arrow. Gets reflected. There be jump A again. Jump A again. Getting combo. Suddenly backing off. And air super gonna counter hit for sure. No? What? Never mind. I can't believe Jaina's entire super finished before that counter hit. The farthest back Quince is real, but the jump back A jumping is very powerful versus Quince. The whiff jump A to throw.
Oh, doesn't
Gets the
convert
beat.
that.
No combo. You gotta hit confirm.
If you go for that, you gotta be ready to mash.
Okay, super. Not going for any mix-ups at all.
Ooh, that's it.
Block. And the super disappears as the throw wins.
Round 6.
Good job from the fish dog.
Fight.
The high standard, very powerful. Gets caught with the frame trap. YOLO super. Oh no! Right into it. Quinn saying, "I'm a bad boy. Please punish me."
Oh no.
Bad guy. And just not blocking.
You win.
2-0 now for Jaina. This is actually a tournament game.
Quinn, their fish dog saying, "Okay, maybe not Quince." Oh yes, Quince.
You wanna fight?
He
That's
lost
what
track
we
of
like to
himself.
see.
Had to change the stage.
Yeah.
So around the brightly
I can't
colored
see which.
blue.
I can't see which one is which. Save me, bright stage.
Fight.
The hardest read. Fish dog super happened second. He didn't have.
Might have been same frame.
That's true, I guess. Well, it's a cross up. But then here's the problem with that: you're in the corner now. And, like you can't do anything.
Good throw.
It's a B throw
Oh,
and the
yeah,
cross up. No hit
confirm.
confirm again.
Oh man, if you're going for that cross up, you gotta have your hand on that A button.
And here's the air super. This is free. Bonk. And the counter hit. Give me that super back.
Round.
So it's first to 3 right on the screen, Pirate King. Grand Finals is first to 3.
Ooh, catches the positive spin out of the air. Yeah, but getting in with that high standard. Ooh, the A just whiffs. Very short range on his neutral A. And the big Yomi counter Reno.
Okay, set up, snow.
Big throw.
Get it.
And again,
There you go.
this time hits it. But in trouble now. Putting yourself into a mixing situation. Trying to go backwards. Gonna get sniped. Yo, gonna donate even.
Full meter, mana burn.
Yeah,
And a
full
drain.
donation to Quince. Do not donate your meter to other characters.
The taxation.
Yeah. Without representation. Jumps back. Unfortunately with Jaina is that she sort of goes the wrong way a lot. Smiles ground super. Oh, wrong punish for second opinion or for a positive spin. The rush down working out really well for Jaina that round.
Like how second opinion's not a move, but you imagine that it would be.
Yes,
So you just said it.
I did. Maybe that can be the second part of positive spin.
That'll be their.
Positive spin, second opinion. Oh, gonna get blasted. No counter hit this time. Good job. If you know you're gonna get blasted, it's okay to accept your fate.
Oh,
The YOLO DP, second one works every time. Knee pressure. Has to worry about the air super. And caught jumping back.
Ouch.
Just has to hit DP. If you're that far into a move, just hit a DP, you'll go the right way.
it's blocker DP. You can do both kind of at the same time.
Yeah. Throw and grab, yeah, every time. Trying to get Jaina to go into the mirror direction, but
Round 6.
just dying.
Fight.
The ground C has so much startup and recovery.
Turbo Chaco, thanks for the sub for 2 months.
See, now you're stuck in the corner. Has to ground C out. And a lot of pressure problems now. Yeah, getting bopped and thrown right back to the corner. But then the back off from Jaina for whatever reason. That's what Quince wants. Quince wants you away so he can set up mirrors and do shenanigans. He does not want you right on top of his head. Okay, big round mirror. Gonna get the hit. No mix-up so far. Jumps out.
Oh,
Oh,
got him.
gets caught. Jumps into the mirror, but no punish. Jumps in
Punish
again,
that
no
4D.
punish. Yeah, has to worry about air super now. DPs it. Air super.
Oh no.
Mirror gets up. Gonna reflect stuff. And still, Fish Dog just walking into the falling arrow. Didn't reflect all of them.
Tournament point for Jaina.
See if Jaina can pull it out. Fish Dog's been getting hotter with his Quince play. Oh, very unsafe. Yeah, the positive spin, it's like minus a billion, roughly. We accidentally get it.
Careful.
The second level 2 will blow right through that. No DP there. That was a big opportunity.
Ooh.
The meaty forward A.
Even on hit.
Very meaty.
Rate of fire.
Jump C. Here comes this. No. Gonna get reflected by the super. Destroys the super. Oh, okay. That didn't work out so bad for Fish Dog. Very unsafe again.
Big Yomi
Yes.
counter.
Yeah, but here comes the setups from Fish Dog. It's back away. Okay.
Rate of fire.
Oh, 4C in?
Oh, baited. Got 1 damage out of that.
Good bait. Yeah, good bait from Fish Dog. Just needs the air super now. Very easy to land. Any of these jumps could be air supered. Jaina has to worry about it. Has to do something. 10 seconds left. 8. 7.
Fish Dog will win the set if he doesn't go in.
Okay, now it's a tie. Jumps in,
That's the
and that's
tournament.
it.
Oh,
Great
Fish
punish
Dog.
from Jaina.
You win.
The bad guys always lose. That's the lesson.
Just
Pick
had
the,
to
you
stay
pick the
out.
villains.
Yeah.
And congratulations to Jaina for winning. Thanks, Fish Dog, for using Quince. Very funny.
Okay, that'll do it for the day. Congratulations, Jaina, taking winners grand finals. We're gonna close up with our usual ad roll, shilling, you know what you call it. You want this one to start?
Yep. This was Fantasy Strike. It is a strategically difficult yet mechanically elegant fighting game by David Serlin. It is on the Switch, the PS4, and Steam. We have crossplay for all platforms, GGPO netcode. You can check out discord.gg/fantasystrike, where you can talk to us about the development of our game and see what's coming next for Fantasy Strike development. We are now free to play as of a few weeks ago. You can play as all 12 characters online, no grind to unlock those characters, stay free. And you can play in the online ranked queue and on casual queue without paying a single cent to try out all the different characters. You can also play them in practice mode, and you can support us further by purchasing the core pack to challenge your friends, play offline versus, and buy some gems, get some sweet skins. Saw a lot of stuff in the shop right now and on the stream, so get that swag.
All right. So like, because of the stream cuts, we didn't get to showcase our upcoming events, but there are a lot of events happening in the Fantasy Strike community. You can go to fantasystrike.com/events to see all of them, but some of them that we'll just feature now. Let's look at our own event, Stun City Cyber. We have Fantasy Strike every Wednesday at 7 p.m. right here on Toronto Top Tiers 2. You can also check out our other games on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. Let's take a look at another one of our events coming up. Northern Battles. Network Northern Battles. It's a Fantasy Strike 1v1 tournament happening August 30th, 4 p.m. Eastern Daylight Saving Time. We have a match arena up with already $75 in that prize pot. Thanks to Eric D. Red for that. But anyways, August 30th, you can register at smash.gg/NNB. This is a global tournament. Anyone's welcome to join. Let's take a look at another weekly tournament that happens every Saturday. Thy Pirate King's tournaments. Thy Pirate King actually participated in today's tournament, 3rd place today. But he holds 3 versus 3 weekly tournaments every Saturday at 4 p.m. You can also follow him on his Twitch channel, twitch.tv/ThaiPirateKing, and join his Discord, discord.com/3FNBBE3. Let's take a look at the Garden of Chaos, the 10th Garden of Chaos. Janet and Daniel Elizabeth Stratolch. Silly rule set Fantasy Strike tournaments that happen every Thursday. Next one happening is August 20th, so that's about a week from now. Format is chaotic. More information on this tournament series, go to gardenofchaos.xyz. That is gardenofchaos.xyz, no spaces. Let's take a look at Animivo, happening August 22nd. Leontes, you have more about this?
Yeah,
Provide
August
more
22nd
info?
at 1 p.m. is going to be
Pacific.
when that tournament starts.
1 p.m. Pacific.
Yeah, sorry, 1 p.m. Pacific. That's
Yeah.
just, I'm always in my own brain.
That's fine.
We're up to 154 signups for this thing. It's going to be a monster tournament. We have a $1,000 pot bonus from the Fantasy Strike community. One of the largest tournaments at Anime Evo, and definitely the biggest tournament we've ever had for Fantasy Strike. So if you have not signed up, you can go to animeevo.moe/fs. Actually, it doesn't work, does it? You have to go to the the main site. You put that link in the chat because we don't have it on screen, and you can register there. It is free to sign up. It is open to everyone. We have cross-play, so you can play on any console. And make sure you join the Pink Heart Discord and hang out with us there as we get ready for the largest tournament in Fantasy Strike history. That's in about a week and a half, 10 days.
History's being made, folks.
Indeed. Make some time.
And with that said, that'll conclude it for today's stream. Want to say thank you to everyone for watching, and for all those who don't know, we are on social media. You can stay connected with Toronto Top Tiers by following us on Twitter, Facebook, Discord, and YouTube. You can also go to info.torontotoptiers.com to get a Google Doc for all of information of our upcoming events and tournaments. Today's matches will be uploaded to our YouTube channel as well right now, so it'll be up there in roughly maybe 3 or 4 hours due to processing. But with that said, I want to thank everyone for watching tonight. We're going to go on a little raid right now, so just stay tuned as we dump all of our viewers to a Fantasy Strike streamer, hopefully. Let's see who is streaming Fantasy Strike. Let's go ahead to Rogue Yoshi's channel. Everybody, have a great night. And we'll see you next week. Wait, I got ads
We're
playing.
going to make
I got ads playing on my own channel. Just trying to raid. Gotta love it. Anyways, we'll see you next week for Cyber Sun City Fantasy Strike. Have a great night, everyone.
See ya.
Bye-bye.
And we're gonna be raiding in 10 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. Raid.